Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila, que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es para que te canses, es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro, algo bien loco. Esto es para que danse, para que le dé con todo. Es que esto es para que, es que esto es para que.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Perry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Perry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. And for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Big Daddy is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the small forward spot. And some question marks for Zion Williamson, the Pelicans moving forward. Shams, what is your sense of how attached to Zion the Pelicans are right now?
The Pelicans learned last year that you can build around Zion Williamson. The struggle, though, is to keep him healthy. I'm told that the Pelicans are really happy about the way Zion Williamson showed last year that he can be on the court. And the Pelicans, I'm told, really believe in Zion Williamson. But there's really no way to find equal talent if they were to ever look to trade him. So the Pelicans have to wait it out and see how they can continue to compete in the West with Zion Williamson.
Quickly, do you think they have enough around him? Do you like the parts around Williamson?
I do. The biggest thing in New Orleans, though, is staying healthy. If we see a healthy group, a healthy Zion Williamson for the entire run of the playoffs, that's what everyone, not only in New Orleans, but the basketball world wants to see.
To the wing on the left. Here's Big Daddy. He's guarded by McCollum. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Misi. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Back to Murray. Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Hey, Shams, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, or Dan here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. A three from McCollum, and it's Portland with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Murray against Henderson. Trailblazers moving the ball around. From the arc. Portland again missing. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Murray. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And this is what that kind of size in the backcourt can give you. Murray, a bigger guard, hard to handle down low.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Well, good to see Henderson knock that one down, continuing to work on the jumper.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Stolen by Henderson. And now Portland on the break. Williamson with the block.
Great job by Williamson. You know, I love watching him dunk, but man, his block shots are spectacular.
Pass to Misi. 6 on the shot clock. It's McCollum on the wing. It's good. This game is all even.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
take a look at Scoot Henderson here, how he performed last season. Averaged about 14 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, year one, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. As a rookie, the game just goes incredibly fast. Sophomore year, things start to slow down.
And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your, like I'm talking to my teenage daughter, what is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, or at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin, I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going, I'm able to inform you.
And you always do. You always do. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
Sharp has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jones checked in for McCollum. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Williamson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Now here's Henderson against New Orleans, who is really on his game. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. New Orleans has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Messi. Alvarado with it. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Williamson missing. Portland is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Henderson outside. Here's Big Daddy. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Williamson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. They get a hand on it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In third, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Andre Ayton's checked in for Robert Williams. Avdia comes in for Big Daddy. And it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Jones. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Avdia finds Simons. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
A moment to check out Zion Williamson. Coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, one of the more efficient scorers in the league last season. He showed great shot selection, terrific efficiency, and more often than not, he got it in there. Brown is checked in for Hawkins. The Pelicans trail. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pull in the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, if you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Checked in for Brown. Here's Messi. Nothing on the board. Williamson looking it over. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Jones against Simons. Here's Williamson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. It's rebounded by New Orleans. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by New Orleans. Outside, Simons. And the 3 off target. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Pass to Messi. Outside, Jones. Alvarado with it. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
To stop the run. Up top Sharp. Simons with a screen on Williamson. And it's Sharp missing. So it's the Pelicans now. Williamson in the post. Defended by Sharp. Williamson outside. Puts up a three. Portland grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Three-pointers, Simon bangs home the trifecta.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simon's looking really comfortable in the set there.
Here's Williamson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Ayton. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Now Alvarado. And stolen by Ayton. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Well, you frame that so well. New Orleans in the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. The first free throw is good.
Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a five-man of drilling the outside shot.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so Olynyk nails both of them. Simons with the ball. There's the triple. That one misses. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. To the inside, here's Olynyk. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Olynyk's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3-ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
And Olynyk kicks to Murray. Shoots the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Murray, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Simons.
Known as a stellar defender, Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
Free throw good, Murray.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for dance dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, shake it. Bring those moves. Next dancer.
Checked in for Portland. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Jones. And it's blocked.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Ring shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. 11 points in the game.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start. Murray
against Simon. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
Avdia, a screen on McCollum. Pulls up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Fires from 18. Jump shot is good that time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Portland trailing here. Simons surveying the D. Spins. From the baseline. Pelicans pull it in. Pass to Murray. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
You want more of this from DeJounte Murray, just playing on the front foot, getting to the free throw line.
The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. That free throw missing. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Big Daddy comes in for Avdia. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Jabari Walker. And Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And a change for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Trey Murphy. Good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trail by 3. Henderson dishes to Williams. Driving to the basket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Portland now. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Henderson.
Well, he has to keep improving on this end of the floor. When CJ is helping out on defense, the teammates feed off that.
Another shot. And it's Williamson with the rebound. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers. Murray outside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
some numbers for Jones. Last season's performance for him. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And as we saw last season, a difficult guy to run the offense against, constantly jumping the passing lanes, always a threat to create a turnover. Here's Kamare. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen. Pass to Sharp. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one drops. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Sharp drops them both. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Alvarado. Henderson defending. They set the pick. Unloads from 13. Murray, good. Murray's got 20 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. Here's Henderson. Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Henderson. Williams sets a screen for Henderson. No good. That would have tied it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Jones with the bounce pass. Can't connect from short range. Trailblazers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Murray for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Williamson with it. New Orleans moving it around. Murray outside. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Big Daddy. A 17-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And here we go with Henderson. Finish off the break. And it's 7 points from Scoot Henderson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Williamson outside. Murray for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Big Daddy's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Portland shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
At the line for your Trailblazers, number 8.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Messi. And here is Williamson. With 1 on the clock. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop line. There's that shooter at the top. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at the Pelicans, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with the traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Big Daddy, and it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Henderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
And he makes the first. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. You know, winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Clock at 6. Murray for 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
Henderson passes to Williams. Here's Kamara. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Kamara's got his second basket of the night.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Williamson right side. Here's Jones. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
You can't be reckless in how you guard Jones because he's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones.
You scan around the league to look at young guys who might be pillars of teams moving forward. You know, Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
Now Sharp, 10 points for him. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Kamara. Off target with his 3. And here is Murray. He's got 29 points. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 11. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamara. Defended by Jones. Here's Sharp. And it's off from three-point range.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
18 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Sharp's got 12 in the game.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Misi. Sharp against Murray. From past the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson with it. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Misi. He's guarded by Williams. The tray knocks down the 3-ball.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
We get live for your Blazer Dancers.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Trailblazers third.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Portland leading by 3. Henderson kicks to Williams. Henderson against Murray. And that one's good by Henderson. And that's 13 points from Scoot Henderson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Henderson against Murray. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player. Well, Murray timing that one right, and with that 6'10 wingspan, he can get to it.
Drives to the hoop. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And so Murray nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Sharp. Here's Big Daddy. 7 points in the game. Now Sharp. 5 on the clock. Portland no good that time either. Here's Messi. Pass to Murray. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Henderson outside. To the left side wing. Now here's Sharp. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Messi. Williamson double team. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. For 3, Murray drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 34 points.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Henderson passes to Big Daddy. Back to Henderson. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Kamara. He's got 5. Baseline J on the way.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Pass to Jones. For the lead. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. And he can use that length to his advantage.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in.
One shot.
That one misses for Jones.
Now, Herbert Jones, such a long wing. He plays excellent defense, guards a ton of positions out there. This guy has tremendous value.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Williamson double team. For three. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Outside, Avdia. Williams, a screen on Williamson. To the middle. That's good from Williams, the assist by Avdia. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. The Pelicans have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Misi. They set the pick. Now Alvarado. 5 to shoot. But 3. And the Pelicans miss again. And for Portland, their shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Outside, Avdia. Left side, Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Pass to Williamson. Outside, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his third assist on the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Check in for Robert Williams. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Floats one. Can't hit from in close. For Portland, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Sharp. Takes the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. And a change for the Pelicans. Olynyk, he's checked in for Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Olynyk. Down low. And stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Simons. Over to the wing. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Pelicans trail by 4. Alvarado bounce pass. On the wing, Jones. He's got 8. On the clock. And the three ball is good. He's got 6.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Simons. Here's the screen. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Grant's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Murray's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pelicans trail by 4. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes it inside. Right wing. From deep three-point land. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Grant. And here is Simons. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Murray surveying the D. Shoots from 14, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Murray on the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Murray. McCollum, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Pass to Simons. Avdia with a screen for Simons. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Outside, Jones. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The shot from 20 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 10. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Olynyk. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray outside. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Jeremy Grant.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 4, Matisse Thybulle.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Jones. And Thybulle sends it back. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Four on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's stolen. And here they come. Here's Olynyk. Kicks it out to Jones. Traps in the tray. Jones has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Ayton a screen on Murray. Simons from outside. Portland again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. McCollum outside. Shoots over Simons. And the basket by McCollum.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
Ayton finds Simons. Big Daddy's checked in for Portland.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Avdia. Outside, Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
To the inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
After developing much more as a scorer, we're seeing Murray with the ability to take the game over.
To the middle. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Yes! And the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Robert Williams, he's checked in for 8. Shaden Sharp comes in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. On the free throw, no good. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
There's the pick. Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And here is Murray. It's blocked. Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Outside Williams. Here's Big Daddy. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Here's Alvarado. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
If you see yourself on the screen, show us your first move. Let's go.
Trailblazers making a change here. Kamara is checked in. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Messi.
Trailblazers foul. Third personal foul.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Alvarado. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And the Pelicans miss again. Trailblazers leading by 7. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Sharp, the pass to Big Daddy. Henderson for 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. To the left wing. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. To end the drought. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Big Daddy. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Messi. Williamson with it. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Big Daddy missing. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Here's Messi. Now here's Williamson. Here's Messi. And now Portland on the break. Pushing it up. Alvarado with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
This is a young player who you do not want to send to the free throw line. Trey Murphy, just about automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Now Murphy at his size, 6'8", playing that wing position, such impressive versatility from him, especially when you consider how great a shooter he's becoming.
McCollum's checked in for the Pelicans. Murray comes in for Jose Alvarado. He's perfect from the line this time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Trailblazers leading by 7. Henderson dishes to Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Henderson, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 40% in the fourth. Pass to Messi. Murray against Henderson. Shoots from 12. The putback. Kicks it out to Williamson. McCollum outside. Misses the three.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
Sharp taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray left side. This one for 3. Henderson pulls it in.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Sharp. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
At the line for Portland. Sharp shooting 1.
And that one misses. And the Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Big Daddy. And here's Sharp. Let's go. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, give him 56.
For 3, Henderson gets rebounded by New Orleans.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Murray against Henderson. Murray kicks to Jones. Here's Williamson. It's blocked. The Big Daddy passes to Sharp. Outside Williams. Pass to Kamare. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Sinks the triple. Sharp's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shaedon Sharpe.
nights.